Do you like prizes? Do you like playing the odds? What do you think about horse racing? Feel like your Musume is the best Musume to ever Oma? Would you like to rainbow dash your way to victory? What if I told you that the answer to this is a raffle ticket away? You know you want to see what is waiting behind this ticket. Come on, I'll even give you the first 5 tickets for free. Gotcha. What's that? You don't like the results. What's not to like? You got all this for free and look at that handsome frog. Are you a retard? That frog is a rare pull and so cute. Okay, you wanna do it again, right? Fine by me. In fact, I can help you out. You can pay for better raffle tickets or you can watch this ad for another ticket.
Beba com moderação. Arroz ouro nobre, 5 quilos, R$19,95.
Gotcha. Like the new frog. What? Well, if you were so picky, why don't you buy better raffle tickets for your oh so important anime wife? But enough about you, I need to start the video now. Hello everybody, did you miss me? I know you did, you lonely internet dwellers. I have been away thinking about life, and let me tell you, life sucks. But enough about me, how are you guys doing? Life doesn't have the pause screen after all. Got to do what you can while you have the time, so make sure you get those things off the to-do list. Rob a bank or whatever. Okay, pseudo-motivational speech over. I want to talk about the movement and market known as Gaccha. I assume most know what Gaccha is, as prevalent as it has become worldwide, though known in a ton of different names. In case you do not, I have set up a video link Gaccha in the description. However, I watched my video about game development and realized me rambling on by myself is boring. So I am bringing in another consultant to discuss Gaccha. What's that? You think you know who it is? Well, too bad, baby. No name got hit by a car while riding to work. So she is down for the time being, or maybe not depending on when this video gets out. Given she could have died in the crash, she actually got really lucky. Instead, I got the main presenter for the channel, Admin. So Gaccha, what do you think, Admin?
Gotcha? Like the Gotcha games? Gotcha games?
Well, there is more to Gaccha than games, but fine.
Okay. I mean, I don't play them. I kinda don't particularly care for them. I think Gotcha's more, it's like the game got you. It's Gotcha.
Oh, now that is a bad pun I am stealing for the start of this video.
That's kind of how I feel about it. You get had. You're never going to get what you expected or what you want. I know a lot of people enjoy playing them, but not me. I can do without them.
I have done a few due to being part of series I like and such, but the amount of time that you have to grind out to get the things you want does grind on my patience. I always find I stop Gaccha games about 2 months or so in.
That's for sure. What are your thoughts on them?
Setting aside games for a second though, Gaccha in general is a phenomenon across quite a few markets. Tell me, Admin, do you know the origins of Gaccha?
Not really, no.
The actual name comes from one company in Japan branding their capsule toy machines as Gachapon. The idea was to mimic the sound of the machine cranking the dispenser and the capsule hitting the tray. I guess the equivalent term for it in the West would be something like rattle plane.
What I'm referring to, the toy machines that you...
Now that I think about it, a lot of Japanese words and terms are based around sound effects.
Gotcha. Think of all the endless options. I think there's just the enjoyment of luck. Like, see if you get lucky. But they're like really cheap toys. If you actually like went somewhere, I think it's more of a novelty thing, but like if you went to a dollar store, you would probably never buy this thing, but for any price. But in a toy machine, I don't know, I guess there's some sort of hidden surprise thing about it.
Yeah, especially the ones in the West. I cannot say much about the types in Japan as I have no experience there. Over here I remember getting rather dumb stuff from the capsules like these weird sticky rubber hands or fake buck teeth.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Why'd you remind me of that? Definitely don't know the fascination of that one.
The Gaccha is a marketing tool well beyond little things like that. I mean, those storage auctions are a gotcha in my opinion. You are buying something a large capsule and have no idea what might be in it.
I would never go to those just because, like, I just have a good feeling like most people that put stuff in storage isn't, like, valuable stuff. It's probably junk. Now you've got to throw away all their junk.
Well, you never know. I think it is based on location. If you are in a high-class side of town, I think you can expect the Gacha pods to be filled with more valuable junk. Or at least that is what I have noticed about thrift shops.
I personally just see, like, couches and, like, grills and other things. It's like, okay, cool. Now I have to throw this stuff away.
You would toss a couch? Well, whatever. But other examples of gacha can be seen in the Japanese holiday traditions. They got some weird traditions like eating fried chicken on Christmas thanks to KFC's marketing. Never quite understood the appeal of that, but I guess that might be because my family doesn't have a specific food that must be eaten for any holiday. Anyway, on New Year's the Japanese do a gacha technique where all the excess stock from the previous year gets put into mystery bags and sold at the same price. You could theoretically get something nice at a good price, but you could also end up with a 10-year supply of Band-Aids.
Yeah, that's a gacha right there. Got 'em. I got a department store surplus. Yay.
I guess if you are a stay-at-home mom, a surplus of stationery or toilet paper would be good, but surplus is usually surplus for a reason. No telling what it is and how useful it will actually be.
Yeah, typically how it goes. Things of that nature typically are not selling for a very good reason.
Did you know you can also get sex toys and similar things from Gaccha in Japan? Oh, and I am not talking about the dispensers over here usually found in restrooms for condoms or stamina pills. I mean, you can walk up to a gumball machine in Japan and get penal beads from it.
That's pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. Why would you buy that from a capsule? I want to know.
These tend to be in the side of town dedicated to that kind of thing, so it probably wouldn't be so weird to them, I guess. In my personal opinion, Japan is a nation so overworked that fetish is normally hidden or marketed openly due to time concerns. I mean, they even have a capsule machine for prostitution.
Okay. That's a little bit strange, yes. Talk about luck.
Yeah, I would think with prostitutes most would be kind of picky. I mean, that is why they have what is essentially a menu board with pictures of girls in brothels complete with fake name and description. Something as random as a gumball machine might mean someone has to go through 10 capsules before finding a girl that gets him hard. Unless these things are only used by the super horny that will plunge into anything. So here is the question of the hour. Is Gaccha a problem?
I think it's a scam.
I don't know if I would call it a scam. I don't even know if I can classify it as gambling, honestly. Technically it is a sweepstakes of a sort because you are always guaranteed a prize. However, it does incentivize spending until getting the grand prize. And with how low the chances of getting the grand prize is, statistically it would be similar to a slot machine.
I mean, most of the gachas, like, I've seen, like, friends pull a gacha, and it's like, And I was like, okay, it's cool, but I mean, I think they spent like, this was for like a specialty one at a con, but it was like $5 for the tokens. You know, maybe you got like 3 tokens, but like what you get is not worth $5.
Yeah, Gaccha is really a carnival brain game. They get you while hyped and interested in the uniqueness of the various gimmicks involved. Take for
People
instance
enjoy
the
doing
Xbox
that.
360 hanging in an arcade machine. The way to release it is unique to the machine, which adds to the fun, but the luck is almost always the main factor for obtaining it.
Would argue or rigged against you.
Obviously, yeah.
Never actually played it, but from what it sounds like it's such a scam.
Well, people apparently manage it. But I think it is the same kind of honed skill game like claw machines. You know, made to look extremely simple, but if you do it the normal way it will fail. I am sure those techniques learned came at a rather high expense in
Yeah.
practicing.
In fact, I don't think you can build up a strat. I could be wrong. Somebody out there may prove me wrong, but I don't think you can build up a strategy without staying. I think that really is just pure luck.
Well, at the least I know the claw machines in Japan can be technique to push things. I have seen people do it. But I have also seen machines over here that cannot pick up the weight of a rubber ball. So do you think Gaccha is a growing problem?
More like a constant problem.
So basically it depends on mental fortitude to not get burned.
I mean, I think this is the same with the lottery. There are people that don't play the lottery for the same reasons. And there's a lot of people that do play the lottery.
I really don't know much about the lottery. How does it work?
Well, actually, I've never bought a lottery ticket. But I was given 3 for Christmas. And I won, I think, $25. One was a $1 lottery ticket, which I think I won $5 off of, which was crazy. One was like a $15 or $20. One was a $5. And I think I won 10 on one. And then maybe like 15 on one and 15 on something like that. I actually ended up winning on all 3 tickets. Your scratch off tickets, pretty much you can like lose. You can win the price of the ticket, so you basically, whatever the ticket costs, you can get your money back. Sometimes you can win the ticket. So basically you break even, and then you can like win. And typically your win will be much more than the ticket, but not necessarily that much more.
You ever play pachinko?
Never played pachinko.
No name likes them. Go figure.
That's surprising. I'll be honest, it doesn't look fun.
Yeah, I don't really know what the appeal is. She has tried to explain it to me before. Somehow it is like a more interactive slot machine, but what exactly you do I really don't get. Apparently those metal balls are the winnings, and that is as far as I
How
get.
did they just weigh? They weigh it on a machine, give you your money or something?
I don't know. I'm assuming it is like casino chips. One metal ball is worth so much yen or something. They do it like that to get around gambling laws in Japan, though I do not know what laws and the such. I guess it is kind of like Chuck E. Cheese tickets.
Then now there's a scam, Chuck E. Cheese. I learned that early in life.
Yeah, I get a single plastic card for 5 buckets of tickets.
Seriously, a literal metric ton.
Every time I went, I stuck to the arcade games because I couldn't figure out how to get in the
I
playground.
think we were invited twice. I think Mom was like, no, we're not going there again. I think she left. Absolutely. I mean, the food was disgusting.
Probably for the best. Those tunnels were filled with diseases and the ball pit was always filled with urine. You like any game that has gotcha mechanics?
Not off the top of my head.
There was that one game, I forgot the name of it because I didn't care a thing about it. Brandon had me play because Brandon was really into it. And man, I can't remember the name of it, but it had like gotcha mechanics to it. Like to get
characters to fight with. You'd have to like pull a gacha and it would give you like a character you could fight with.
Raid Shadow Legends.
It's probably very similar in which mechanics, honestly, to Raid. I've never played that. I refuse to ever play that. It must have some money.
I cannot see the game making more money than they spend on advertising. It must be backed by a very large company hoping that it becomes profitable at some point. Well, what do you think about Sushi Gacha then?
Is that the ones where you have to like, you get random sushi or something? I don't know.
There are some sushi franchises in Japan that have gacha prize incentives to continue ordering more plates. Like the amount of plates you gather can be used as tokens to spin the wheel of prizes. I don't know if you are always guaranteed a prize, but I have never been to one of these places, just heard about it.
I think I have heard of that, but no, I have not.
Me and No Name have actually found a site where you can do a gacha roll for random games. And as the price was greatly discounted and the idea seemed like we could do a video with it, we both took the package. Would you be willing to do this as well so we could add some more stuff to that future video?
What trash.